Start over. Welcome to day 653 of our Web3 journey. I'm Ed Krasenstein, here with my twin brother Brian. And remember, these videos are sponsored by DeSocialWorld. DeSocialWorld.com is an app built on the DeSo blockchain. So we have some NFT news to talk about today, Brian. You want to get into a little bit of that?
Yeah, so a couple of days ago, it was reported that Y00ts and DeGods, which were a really popular Solana NFT series, were moving to Polygon. And we got some more information yesterday about exactly what happened. And it appears that Polygon has paid these two top projects, which are under D Labs. D Labs created both of them. But Y00ts and DeGods, Polygon gave them a $3 million grant to migrate from Solana to Polygon. Interesting, I'd say the least. It's a non-equity grant. And of course, Polygon is a layer 2. And they are funding this transformation from Solana to Polygon. But Y00ts is a generative art project of 15,000 different NFTs, and DeGods is a 10,000 edition digital art collection. And these are among two of the top projects on Solana. So it's definitely a major hit for the Solana blockchain. They announced this on their Discord yesterday, D Labs, of course, and they said that they received the $3 million non-equity funding from Polygon to help fund the expansion of the D Labs team and to kickstart and initially help scale the incubator that they're building. And that this is going to allow users to spend Y00t points and D points, which are native to these NFTs, to mint their new incubators NFT collections. So very interesting. There's going to be utility to these NFTs, and Polygon is becoming a formidable force within the NFT space.
Maybe DeSo should try something like that. Give $3 million to some big Solana or Polygon collection and have them come over to DeSo, bring their entire community over to the chain. Might be a good idea, right?
I mean, I wouldn't say quite yet would be the time, but in the future, I think something like that could definitely kind of boost the DeSo NFT ecosystem for sure. I don't know if it's the best bang for their buck or not. I think that could be debated.
Yeah, I mean, so collections are 10,000. How many users are in 10 to 15,000 in a collection? How many unique users are holding those NFTs?
I mean,
Maybe,
there's thousands.
yeah, maybe 3,000. So, but is it worth $3 million to bring 3,000 people over? I don't know. It's a lot of
I
money.
don't know either.
I guess if they would be utilizing the blockchain, it might be. And if they brought more people
Yeah,
over.
absolutely.
So anyhow, getting into some DeSo news, Mossified made a post yesterday about Nader's vision and execution. And it includes three things that Mossified points out that he believes are important. Number one is to make it easy for developers to build apps. Number two is to make it easy for users to onboard into apps. And number three is to make it easy to monetize at the user end and at the app level via fees, etc. So hopefully we see more and more of this. I think we're on our way to hitting these goals. I don't think we're there quite yet. I think onboarding needs to be a little easier. I think the developer ecosystem has to be a little more clear and a little more helpful. And monetization, I think we need to see some things being developed for that as well. But I think we're on our way there.
Yeah, definitely three steps that I would totally agree with. I think Nader has the right, idea on what's important for this chain, especially in the early days.
Yeah, and group follow. We actually talked about group follow, I believe it was earlier this week when we were talking about Mountaineers, MTNRS on DeSo. It's an NFT project that has a huge following on Twitter. That's Mountaineers, of course. They're actually launching group follow in collaboration with It's Aditya. I guess I should say It's Aditya is launching group follow in collaboration with MTNRS. It's a tool that allows Ethereum NFT communities to sync their followings, essentially a follow for a follow based on NFT holdings on Web3 social, which is in this case DeSo. For now, you can list any Ethereum NFT community on group follow, and then the holders can allow auto follow for follow based on NFT holdings. So you're a collection, you want to bring your community onto Web3 to follow you. You can do that, and it would have an auto follow mechanism. You just say you're a collector of this NFT, you show that you own one, and then the auto following will take place. So cool idea. He says support for Solana and Cardano will be coming soon as well. I think this has a lot of potential to bring people onto DeSo from the Ethereum ecosystem, and it also has some potential, I think, to bring some Ethereum NFT collections into the DeSo ecosystem for this social aspect. So I'm looking forward to seeing what comes of this. Looking forward to seeing what comes out of Mountaineers. Seems like a really interesting project.
Yeah, and I think that maybe this crypto winter is kind of a great time to kind of be building out these sub layers for these NFT communities. And of course, Discord is probably the most well-known community builder for NFTs. Twitter also in some respects, I guess you could say. But I think if you can come out of this crypto winter and as NFTs start picking up steam again, you have this underlying layer that can kind of integrate DeSo into some of these communities. I think that's going to be important. And I think it has the opportunity and the potential to bring some of these outside chains onto DeSo, whether it's just for the communities or maybe to mint NFTs as well.
Yeah, in the case of Mountaineers, they're minting on Ethereum, but they're going to use DeSo for the social aspects, it appears, and for diamonds. And we don't know the full scope of what they're going to be doing, but it seems like they're going to be using DeSo in multiple ways. So moving on, Artbot is considering a PFP collection on DeSo. And he said that it will be infinite mint, AI generated. Every image is going to be similar quality as in a video that they posted. Also, they're going to be unique, fully customizable traits. So ethnicity, gender, hair color, etc. You can customize however you want, basically. And they're going to be affordable. They're only going to be $10 about. So probably like 1 to 2 DeSo, I imagine. And they're going to generate many variations, and you could pay for the one that you want. So you could basically create multiples and then buy the one that you believe best represents yourself, I guess, or best represents what you want others to see you as your PFP. You want it to be something that's representative of you. And they're going to build their own app on DeSo for this. So I'm looking forward to this. I guess it's not 100% sure that they're doing this. They're kind of asking the community for their feedback. I say go for it. Definitely check out the post linked to above this video on DeSo or below on YouTube and provide them with your feedback as well.
Yeah, and I like this idea. I think that if I had any feedback, it would be try and figure out some utility that you can add to this. So
Yeah.
I think as we pull out of this crypto winter, NFTs with utility will kind of have a prime spot over just regular PFP NFTs. So if you can figure out a utility that works and that makes sense, I don't think it's a bad idea.
Yeah, they got like to me, this isn't really a collectible type thing. If they're gonna have infinite mint, anybody can mint as many as you want. Maybe they could make it semi-collectible and like saying the first 100 get a gold necklace or a special emblem. I think that would be cool. Like, the first 100 get this, the first 1,000 get this, the first 10,000 get this, and then you could go from there. I think that would kind of give value to some of them as well, and might encourage more people to mint early and mint as soon as they can.
True, yeah, good points. So moving on, on Wednesday, our friend William Laurent and Michelle Lord, they have their show, Web3 and 53. It's a podcast, and they're going to have two special guests, and these are big special guests. One's going to be Blockchain Boy, and two is going to be Crypto is Good. And you can't miss these. They're definitely spaces, Twitter spaces. They're going to take place on Twitter Space. You definitely want to tune in, hear them out. Michelle and William do a great job, and they always really engage their guests and pull out a lot of great information from them. So definitely check it out if you can on Wednesday.
Yeah, and they bring people up on stage. So if you have a question for any of these individuals, you have the chance to ask those questions. Just follow, again, links above this video. Just click on that link, and there's a link to the Twitter Spaces where you can set a reminder. So as soon as that Twitter Spaces opens up, you'll get a notification that it's live. You can also add notifications directly for Michelle Lord and William Laurent so that whenever they're speaking in a space, you get a notification. It's a pretty cool feature in Twitter. So check it out. I was at the last one they had, very, very informative. So as many of you know, NFTZ is the only place where you can post and view live time DeSo NFT auctions. Just go to nftz.me/auctions, and you can see a list of all the auctions ending soon. I do want to touch on a few that are ending in the next 24 hours. Artwork has more of her women in metaverse NFTs up for auction, and they start at just 0.1 DeSo, so that's less than $1 right now, where you can bid on one of those. Great calls. I love the art. Definitely check it out if you haven't already. Also, Y00ts is auctioning off several of their NFTs from their Y00ts collection. They end today as well. Again, just 0.1 DeSo minimum bid, which is pretty affordable, I have to say. And Art Lover _____ has several of their Animal Kingdom NFTs ending tomorrow morning, early morning tomorrow. Check those out. Get your bids in if you're interested, and have fun.
Yeah, and I quickly want to get to the top NFT bidders on the DeSo blockchain over the last day, according to NFTZ, and they are as follows: Dr. Rob, Christo Long, FP Fund, Jay Happy, Baron Rouge, Imagine Dreamer, OTZ Gallery, Meta Philosopher, Shady Acres, and Mir Killy. And the top diamond creators over the last 24 hours, thanks to our friends at Alton-Base for this list. These people receive the most diamonds or tips on their posts and replies on the DeSo blockchain in the last 24 hours. Designsta, Striga, Jay Happy, Sean Slater, Michelle Lord, Stargazer, Elric Ericos, Cold Lux, Happy Rabbit, and Now and Then.
And that's all the news we have for you today. Everybody have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.